Hi guys! Today's dungeon guide is for the Black Knife Catacombs. This is in the east side of Liurnia. Before we get to the walkthrough for this dungeon, I would like to point out that this is connected to the Rogier's side quest. So I will be touching on that during this walkthrough. So minor spoilers ahead. But you know, stay tuned as well on our channel for our full Rogier side quest video, which will be coming out shortly. Now with that out of the way, you can find the dungeon here as shown on the map. Feel free to take a screenshot or make a note of its location. This dungeon is full of skeletons, so any holy weapons that you might have might come in handy in here. From the site of grace, you carry on down. There is a skeleton that will rise. You can carry on past this and into the boss room. Turn left and go down another passage. You will see an imp door on your way down on the left. You can ignore this for now. We'll come back and touch on that later. To your left will be a skeleton and some gravewort. Turning right will lead you to a room that's filled with 3 guillotines. What you want to do is move to where the second guillotine would be after it has dropped past you. Stand on the gap in the floor and allow the guillotine to raise you up, and you will notice a ledge and a door on the left side of this room. Jump in. There is another guy in there with a skeleton. Kill this guy, then all the skeletons in the room below and here will die. Carrying on to the next room, you will notice a summoner at the back. Rush and kill this guy. After killing him, the 3 skeletons in that room will disappear. The next room has a skeleton in the second alcove on both the right and the left. Carrying on straight into the next room, which is a corridor, you'll notice the boss frog door. Now this is not the boss of the dungeon. This is another boss in the dungeon that is required for Rogier's quest. He is an assassin. He does have a fast moveset. Now this fight can be made a little bit easier if you've progressed a bit on D the Hunter's quest line, as he will appear as a golden summon outside this gate. During this fight, however, you will not be able to use your Ash summons. So if you do not have D to support you, it might become a bit tricky. But I think yous have got it. Once you kill this boss, he'll reward you with a medallion, as well as the quest item you need for Rogier. Once he's dead, you can return to the room where you saw the hole in the floor. Feel free to drop down that hole. This will take you to the sewer level of the dungeon. Turn behind you and you will see the statue with the lever on it. Go over and pull this lever. Turn around and head towards the gate, where you will notice another lever on your right. After pulling this lever and opening the gate, you can exit into the next room. This room has a Rune Arc on the far left hand side. You can go to the ladder that leads up. This ladder is opposite the gate. This room connects to the room that had the guillotines fallen in. From here you can now return back to where the boss door was. On your way towards the boss door, feel free to open the imp frog gate. Inside is an item. You can head straight for the boss now if you feel like, or as I like to recommend, just go up and have yourself a little rest. Just because you might have had enough ruins to level up, but having your potions back, that's also a plus. The boss in this dungeon is a shade. It's also inside the boss room with a few skeletons that it has summoned with it. I recommend using an Ash summon to distract the enemies whilst you start thinning out the herd. Once it's thinned out, you can then focus on the boss. The boss does die quite quickly, but it does hit quite hard, and it has a couple of moves where it can stun and do a lot of damage to you. But you know, I think you guys have got what it takes, so you go in and attack him how you want. Just be wary that there are skeletons in here and he can stun you. Well, hopefully this guide has helped you guys out. If it has, you know the drill. Thumbs up. Until next time, goodbye and stay safe.